Is there something that stood out to you about how they perceived what happened in court and what they learned about him?
I think, you know, the jurors felt that they did the right thing. I think that they were very comfortable in, you know, the decisions that were made. But I think that the goal of what the film is trying to do is to let the audience kind of come in to ask questions like, you know, in a trial where there's so much media coverage, you know, before, during, and after, were there decisions, you know, colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, you know, in that courtroom? And it seems as though Sean Combs received the benefit of the doubt.
But it was pretty aggressive. Like the government came, 3 different agencies at one time, Miami, LA, New York, raided all those places. You'd think that something extreme had happened.
You guys heard from people or had people that the media, we asked, and they were like, don't want to talk to us.
Yeah, yeah.
But sat down with you all. Why do you think that was the case?
Me. It's a lot easier to do it because you feel like it's that, like, they know that I don't mind taking on the responsibility of it. Like, there being the truth, he's not going to be afraid of, like, 50 will just let my story be my story and not be afraid to change it.
But there are also some people that feel or want to know, and how do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right, for 20 years, right, is me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping. And it's not personal. This is why it never resulted in me doing anything to him or him doing anything to me.
And Cassie was an interview, but I mean, she's prominently figured in the series. How did you want to portray their relationship?
Well, just to piggyback just really quickly on what he's saying, because I think it's important to also let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean or people that were, you know, anti-Sean or people that had grievances, you know, with Sean. There are also people that are in the series that still consider him to be a friend, still consider him, you know, to be like a family member. And I think for those people, when you ask, you know, the reason for them wanting to sit down, I think obviously 50's involvement put a certain stamp on the project, but I also think that the filmmaking team behind it, there was an opportunity for them to really go into great details about their story and to be heard. You know, there were lots of conversations before we even started rolling, you know, tape, and I think that it became very obvious to most people that we weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details, you know, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a part of this